lawyers to welcome to our firms. To be reminded, our today's session will be recorded. So the lawyers may start.
Okay. Assalamualaikum everyone. So how is everyone doing? I would like to thank everyone for being here, for trusting our firm to settle your issues. So we especially specialize in the law of succession and probate, civil and criminal litigation. I am Nur Farhana together with my partner Nilam are here today to assist you. So at this point, traditionally, we will explain a little bit on how these meetings run, and if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask us. So before we start, let us all introduce ourselves. Any of the clients? Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Zeti. I am the daughter of Megat Kamal Zaman and also Zahira.
Hi, Zeti.
My name is Megat Zulkarnain bin
Hmm.
Kamaruzaman, the only child of Megat Kamaruzaman. I repeat, the only child of Megat Kamaruzaman.
Nice to meet you, Magai.
Hi, my name is Kushagra, anak lelaki Medaj. I'm the child of Megat Kamaruzaman with his former wife, Adina.
Okay, I guess that's everyone. All right. So, first and the most important thing, I will explain on the confidentiality. Are you guys familiar with that term? Essentially, what it means is that anything you are telling us today will remain in this virtual session. The reason why we tell you right at the beginning is that because we want to encourage you guys to give us information. However, there are very low case that we method in law. So, but when we see those cases coming up, we will let you know. And the main reason is basically because you are in control of that process. So, do you guys have any question?
Ms. Zeti, do you have any question? No? Okay, so if nobody have any questions, so I will proceed to explain on the procedure of this session. So for your knowledge, the consultation will take place for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how we go through the session. And so we hope that you are comfortable as this consultation will be very, very casual. So this is very important because we would love to keep our clients comfortable to share more of their problems. So the more you share, the more we understand and the better for us to help you.
All right, now we will briefly discuss about the fees. Our policy is that the first consultation is free from that point onward if you want us to represent you. We do have our standard rates which are available with our at our receptionist. So, well, if you don't have any further question, if anyone of you guys can tell us what brings you guys here and how can we help you? Maybe Mr. Kushagra can start first.
Yes. Actually, our fathers has died, and then he left the property. Of course lah, because he had died, left the property. But then there are some matter to that property in which maybe because we still don't, because we are my father has convert to his religion. So for me, because I'm a non-Muslim, so I'm not very sure about how Muslim do their thing, how the property been managed after the parents who convert. So that's the issue for me.
Okay, my issue right now is that my eldest brother or my step brother here are trying to claim his right on my
We are not
house.
even sibling. I repeat, we are not even.
That's why I mentioned you are my step brother, not my brother. Again, the problem is he tried to claim my house, the currently that I'm staying right now, and also the business account that I have been managed since the first day that my dad gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. All right. If I may ask, Miss Zati, um, which day exactly the date did the deceased orally say to you that he wanted to give you the house and money amounted to 100K?
Alright, regarding the date, uh, I couldn't recall the exact date, but I think it is during he is still in the healthy state where he can still go out and in his mental capability is still in good condition. Oh,
Mm.
I remember it exactly during
You
my
can't even remember. You're not
22nd
convincing
birthday.
enough.
No, is exactly on my birthday.
Everyone can tell my father give me 1 million, my father give me 2 million.
No, you're not even there.
Where's
So
the
you better
proof?
shut up.
Where's the
Okay.
proof? You have the
Please calm
form,
down,
land
please.
dealing form, executed or not? Come on.
Mr. Mugai. Okay. We will let one person to talk at the one time. So maybe I can give Miss Zati first to explain.
Sure.
Okay, so I think I should ask, can Miss Zati, can you tell us like how would you describe your relationship with your father after you were adopted until his last breath? Do you understand the question?
Yes. So basically, as you all know, that I am the adopted daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But since I was baby and I have been live with them since the last breath of my father.
Mm-hmm.
So the relationship between me and my father is that I am very close with my dad
Mm.
because I am the only daughter in the house. So well, he is a very caring and loving father for me, and he will give everything that I want. He never say no to anything that I want.
Mm. Wait, before that, you mentioned that your father stated that he wanted to give the house and the money on your birthday, right?
Yeah.
Was there any witness that heard your father say that?
But,
Was there someone
mm,
that heard?
regarding the witness, I think there is no witness because it only the private conversation between me and my dad.
So it was only you and your father.
Then it is a lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he said that he going to give. He said that the house
Mm.
and also the 100K business account is yours. And now I already live in the house and I have managed the account for the business. So it
How
is
come
mine.
my father give the property to strangers like you? I
How
repeat,
come
strangers
your
like
father
you.
never give you anything and never care about you?
That's why I'm unsatisfied with the issue. Why I don't
So,
give.
Okay, please calm down. Maybe we can give an opportunity time for Mr. Mugai to explain his condition.
So basically, I'm the only child. Mr. Muhammad Zaman. So when I was 18 years old, yeah, I see that Zeti and my brother from the same father had assist him in managing the business. At that time, I thought, oh, maybe because I'm minor, so he could not take me to involve into the business.
Mm.
I could accept that. But after a few years, I already 22 years old right there, but still my father not include me as one of the parties that handle the business. How come he could do that to me? I'm his legal, biological son. How come he dared to do this to me? I think maybe Zeti had influenced him to not include me into this business.
no, it is because you do nothing. You just sit there and
Come
do
on,
nothing.
I'm just 18 years old.
Well, I'm
Give me
more younger than
time.
you.
Okay,
At least give me
Okay.
a chance.
Alright.
Blah.
To clarify, Mr. Magat, you knew about the hibah contracts way before your father got sick?
No, I don't even know about it. I just know
No.
recently after my brother passed away, then this adopted child said that this Kakak Rosama make a hibah. I don't know if it's true or not. I think it's just a lie.
May I ask something?
Yes.
My brother and my sister just said something about he what's
Hibah.
yeah, is it the thing that he gave with the property inside it, that is it? Because I'm not so sure about this. Is it the thing?
Okay, Mr. Kushagra, yes, actually, hibah is one of the Islamic contracts which allows a parent to give anyone uh, some sort of gift to anybody, including his children. So, if I may ask Mr. Kushagra, um, can I know why did you stay with your father instead of your biological mother?
I'm still with my father because there is with my father when they live with my former mother, there is some conflict, and then through the separation, my father win the right over to take custody over me, as my mother does not have the income to sustain my at the time. That's why my father took me in.
I see.
I see. So, Mr. Kushagra, during your stay with your father, have you ever thought of converting into Islam?
Um, I'm not sure, but during my father never asked me never to convert. Then I still don't. There is no need for me as long
It's
as
fine.
he can take care of my well-being at that time.
It's fine. Just asking out of curiosity. So, how old are you again? Are you healthy? Do you
Uh,
have any issues that might cause problems if you were to receive this property? Do you even want the property?
uh, of if for now, of course, I want the property because as my father has died. Uh, so how can I survive after this? Because I'm not even Muslim, and only the property that can keep me sustained.
I see. All right. If I may question again, ask a question to Mr. Magat. Uh, correct me if I'm wrong. I was understood that you ran away from home, during your when you know that the management of the restaurant belongs to the your sisters and brother. So can I know what actually happened on the day that you decided to run away from home?
But basically on that day, I go to meet with my father, Kakak Abdul Zaman. I asked him to include me as one of the parties to assist him in his business. But he tell me, wait, it's not the time, right? Wait, how long I have to wait? It's already a few years. So I think just leave him and yeah, find my own success.
I see.
But now he passed away, and I think the property should be divided based on Faraid. Come on, how come Kushagra is entitled to the property? He's non-Muslim. There is a hadith say that a non-Muslim cannot inherit from Muslim.
I see.
So I think he not even entitled to the estate. Come on, you're lawyers, you're Muslim, you know about it.
All right, Mr. Magat, I understand your concern. If I may ask, do you ever express your dissatisfaction or try to discuss with your siblings regarding this management of the properties? Do you ever try?
I have told them few times, but
Mm.
they ignore me every time. I don't know why they do that. Maybe you want to take all the property to them. Who knows?
No, we don't
Come
even
on,
talk.
Are
you
you
are
sure,
strangers.
Mr.
Come
Megat?
on.
Mm.
Miss
I
Zeti,
I
I'm
see.
sorry to interrupt.
I never trust both of them, Shagra and Zed. Come on. I
Okay,
know your intention. You never care about Dekat Zaman. You only care about
Then
children,
where
right?
are you?
Yes.
Where
okay,
are you
You
during
only
when
stay
that
with him
happened?
in order to
calm
obtain
down.
the property. That's the only
What is
fact.
your proof?
I hope
I
everyone,
know. I
all
know
can
No,
who
you
you
don't
are.
even
Come
can we
have
on.
the
start the
proof.
session,
Not
please?
even them.
Miss Zeti
You're
and
not
Mr.
even Zeti binti
Megat.
Zaman. Come on. You are strangers in this
So
family.
I'm sorry.
You're not even
I
entitled
have
to
to stop
this.
you now. Mr. Megat, I'm so sorry. You have to stop talking. I need to ask Miss Zeti about this one. Miss Zeti, when do you know your younger brother ran away from home? Have you ever tried to find your missing brother? And if yes, how does it go?
so basically the day that he went out from the house, he blocked us. Entire family, he blocked us. We tried to contact but he blocked. And then we go through his social media and everything. Also he blocked. And then me and Kushagra went to KL to his house in the KL where he used to live during his study, but he is not there anymore. So we doesn't know where the exact location he is. We asked around but nobody know. He like disappeared from the world and now suddenly appear back and try to claim everything.
Okay.
There's a little effort, then you talk too much.
Miss Zeti, if I may clarify again, for my last question, uh, how long did you try to search your brother? Is it for just a few days, or did you do a police report?
Um for
No,
I think we search him about a month, but after that we just like assume that he doesn't want to talk with us, so we just ignore him and we don't lodge any report since he the one that is stating that he want to leave the house, so we don't do any report.
because you're happy with that. You can take all the properties, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. So, Mr. Magat, if I may ask, so you left home for a long time, right? So, have you ever thought of mending your relationship with your family before your father passed away, before you found out that he got sick and passed away?
Of course.
You tried?
Yes, but during that time I focus on building my own career because even I stay with my father still neglect me, don't even include me in his business.
Mm.
So I think I prioritize myself first. That's
What
why.
do you
It,
try? You not even try.
come
You're such
on,
a cry baby.
I don't have a business
Only
like
orang
you.
buat wujud then you want to
Sorry,
come
I
back.
have
I
to
have to
search
stop
for
you guys. Okay.
Okay, so you guys are arguing about the restaurant, right? So before you ran away from home, Mr. Magat, have you ever like tried to help your family to run the business, or do you just want to have
I already asked
ownership?
my father, but he said that I'm still minor, wait for a few years.
Mm.
And wait,
So
wait. How long I must wait? Come on.
so it was because you were young that they did not give you. Okay.
I don't know if there are other reason. Maybe Zeti knows. Or Zeti, I know you had influenced him.
So
Influence.
is there anything else that you guys want to raise before we try to conclude the issues?
I just want my property. I want the property to be distributed based on correct. That's all. Bukan kamu zaman is a Muslim. I'm Muslim
Mm.
and Shagra, I
Then
don't know
what about
you,
me?
but I don't even think you're entitled to it. Come on, you're not
Okay.
even Muslim. Megat
Miss,
kamu zaman is a Muslim.
But I run the restaurant.
Come on, non-Muslim cannot inherit from Muslim. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'm
And you're
sorry
not
to
even
interrupt
entitled to
you,
that.
Mr. Megat. I'm sorry. Okay, my question for Mr. Kushagra. Can I know when your father changed the name of the restaurant, did you say anything to him or anything that you? What is your reaction when he changed the restaurant name from
At first,
Megat Indian Muslim food?
at first, when my father changed the name, I am dumbfounded because why he had to change the name. But later, when I think again about, it's not my issue to take it because I'm only my father only works there. The owner of the restaurant at that time is still my father, so I don't care. But then after he died, the restaurant has no one to manage, and then the property was given to me.
I
Uh,
see. I
I
see. I
see.
understand.
Okay, so now that we have the general background to the story, we would like to run through the facts with you just to make sure that we understand the whole situation correctly before we give our advice. So I will begin first. In regards to Mr. Kushagra's issue, so from what I understand, the issue here is whether the property can be transferred to Kushagra. And the main concern is because Kushagra is a non-Muslim while your father is a Muslim, right?
yes.
So nevertheless, the transfer of property from your father to you was made under a hibah contract, so that will help you actually. So we will discuss that regarding the concept of hibah later.
All right. Meanwhile, I will be summarizing the issue for Ms. Zati. All right. From what I understand just now from the discussion, Ms. Zati, you would like to know as to the validity of the hibah made by your father, Mr. Megat Kamarzaman. It is because the hibah made to Ms. Zati was claimed by Mr. Megat Zulkarnain to be invalid, as there was no evidence of the hibah being made, because it is only made by oral communication. So we will be discussing this further in the next session. And then I'll pass to Ms. Farhana.
So lastly, regarding Mr. Magat Zulkarnain, you are here to claim half of your father's property under the Faraid claim. Um, you left your home and family, but before you left, you could not be involved in the family's business because you were too young, as you claimed. So, and you wish to defeat the hibah contract made by claiming under Faraid. So, for you, it is unfair that you only get a little portion.
RM 3000.
Yeah.
All right.
How?
I guess all the facts has been stated. Do you guys have any final question to be asked?
Thing
If
that's
there is none,
money.
I see. If all facts are accepted, we would like to set a new date, the next date for our record session, in which we will be providing the advice and recommendation on what should be done. So let me check. How about the next week? By next week on Wednesday, same time, same platform. Do everyone available on it on that day for our second session?
Sure.
I
Okay.
am free.
You always free for property.
No.
Okay, never mind. So, if everyone agrees, I guess that's the end of our consultation session. So, just in case if you have any questions, feel free to drop an email or feel free to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for this beautiful session. I hope everyone is satisfied with our service today. So see you guys in the next